So just about set now. And on the mound in this one, Justin Steele. How about a report on him, Chris?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
All right, ready to go here.
Leading
now it's the
off
right fielder,
for
Fernando
San Diego,
Tatis Jr.
The right fielder, Fernando. Tatis Jr.
Clips the corner, and the home opener is underway. Strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That one
Ball
missed. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. One up, one down. Here's Joe Adele.
Joe Adele.
Steele, 29 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2014. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-2 is the count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in for San Diego, Manny Machado. And Manny gets a piece. Outside with a breaking ball. Two out, space is empty. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Chris Sale.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Now this is in the air down the line. Tatis really on his horse for it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Jazz Chisholm
Batting
Jr.
second,
now.
the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Kyle Tucker at the plate and takes high there. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. The 1-1 is fouled off. Raleigh hauls it in, and there's two away. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And that's in for a strike. Runner on the move. In the air, right side. Tatis on the run towards the line. And that'll do it. Top of the second. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh.
You know, Raleigh made history in 2023. He had a game with 2 home runs and 6 RBIs, becoming the first catcher in Mariners history to do that.
That one hammered center field. Crow Armstrong going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres.
Jackson Merrill.
And first offering is fouled off. Steele. He's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. One down, base is empty. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now here's Jake Cronenworth.
The second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Swanson fires over to first. That takes care of Cronenworth. And that is that. Here at Wrigley Field, Swanson digs in. Sale back to work. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Tatis makes the grab. And a quick out, number 1. And here comes Bellinger.
The first baseman, Cody Bellinger.
There's the strike.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Second inning here, no score. Left field. Adele makes the catch. 2 away. Here's Nico Horner. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Up the middle. It's in and out of his glove. And now it's Miguel Amaya.
The catcher, Miguel Amaya.
Sale with the move to first. And he's back in there. First pitch misses. Horner leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Now that's smacked to right center. That's a hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Batting 9th, The center fielder, Pete.
Next to hit, Pete Crow Armstrong. This to center field. Merrill trying to get to it. He's got it, and that's the inning. Top half of the third inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Xander Bogaerts. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Jason Hayward stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Top of the third, no score. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Back-to-back singles, so impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Tyler Wade in the box now, takes strike 1. And that one fouled off. The next pitch misses, and the count 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. First and second, no outs. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That's outside. 3-2 now.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Right side. And that's a fair ball. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single on the board first. It's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Foul ball there. Runners on the corners, no outs. And that one misses up and in. And 1-1. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Joe Adele, the next up for the Padres. Struck out swinging his first time. Just missed.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's
swing and a ball lifted left field. Hat makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. The relay to the plate, and he's in there. A run comes in on the play. Now Machado up here. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Machado.
Ripped to short. They take the force out, and that's the third out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And Happ up to hit.
Left fielder, Ian Happ.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Fastball almost got him there.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
And Sale deals. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. And next for the Cubs, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
The right fielder, number
2 down,
30,
base is empty.
Kyle.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and he breaks his bat. That's a foul ball. And the inning is over. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Here's a big power threat. Cal Raleigh. Foul ball. Raleigh goes 6 feet 3 inches, 28 years old. And he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2018. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. He's 0 for 1. And he swings and misses at the initial offer. And that one hammered. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Into second, and he's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
That takes care of Cronenworth. And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts.
Xander Bogaerts.
Just missed. One away with a runner at third. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And there are 2 outs. Here's Jason Hayward. Singled and scored his first time.
Hayward.
And there's a strike. 2 outs with a runner at third. Slider misses outside.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
And that gets down for a base hit. Runner from third comes across, and it's an RBI single, and it's 4-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one out in front that time.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Back here at the friendly confines. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Shohei Ohtani.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
You know, these Cubs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Squeezes it, and there's one away. And now it's Dansby Swanson. Flied to right his first time.
Swanson.
Ground ball left side. Bogaerts. And it gets by him. The throw won't get there in time, and they don't get it out on the play.
The first baseman, Cody.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ball popped up. Corrals it. Out number 2. So here's corner now.
Second baseman, Nico. Corner.
Outside. Ball 1. Swanson off of first with 2 away.
That's ball 2.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
The pitch. That one fouled off. 2-2. Here's the pitch. Runner on the goal. And they'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. Out of the left center for a line drive base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Catcher, number 9, Miguel.
Now the Cubs catcher, Miguel Amaya. A single his first time. Drilled out towards left center field. Merrill ranging back. And that one hops the wall. 1 run is in. Coming home. The relay throw. He's in there.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making.
Oh, the tag, and he's out. And that will end the inning. Back here at Wrigley Field, ready now for the 5th inning. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Steele back to work. And that's off
that's
the
inside
edge. 1-0. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there
ball,
and just ended up
2
out in
strikes.
front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
On the ground to the left. Jazz tosses to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. So up next, Joe Adell.
Joe Adell.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. That one hit to right. Tucker on the move. And there's 2 down. Here comes Manny Machado. 0 for 2 in this one.
Machado.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
He got away with
0-1's
one
the
there,
count.
but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
On the ground to third. Fires over to Bellinger, and that will end the inning. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Ian
The
Happ.
left fielder, Ian Happ.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Merrill on the move. Brings it in. 1 away. And up next for
Now
Chicago,
batting,
Jazz
the third
Chisholm
baseman,
Jr.
Jazz
1 for 2.
Chisholm Jr.
Shoots a line drive single into right center. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's Kyle Tucker. First pitch swinging. Chisholm
0-1.
at first, 1 gone. Outside with a breaking ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Merrill under it. Makes the grab. And there are 2 down. Shohei Ohtani, the next cup to hit.
The designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Just missed.
Just out.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. Off the scoreboard and out of here. A mammoth blast to right. They must be going crazy in the dugout. It's 4-4. Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Out there to center. Into the dive, and he got it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6. Leading off, Cal Raleigh. Swings through that one.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And it stays fair.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
That's out to center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Makes the catch for the out. Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth.
Second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, 1 out.
Waste no time there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here's Bogarts now.
Nope.
First
That's
offering,
inside.
and it just misses.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog. Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And a count 1-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Breaking ball inside.
Ball 2.
It's 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Full count.
Inside, almost got him. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Fly ball down the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Jason Hayward now at the plate.
The batter, the designated hitter, Jason Hayward.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
And ball 1. And now
That's
2
out.
balls and a strike.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Tied at 4.
Count is 3-2.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. And we're back.
Leading
Here's
off
Cody
for
Bellinger.
the Cubs, the first baseman, Cody Bellinger.
Up
Ball
and
one.
in, and that's ball 1.
You know, these Cubs doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Comes up empty. That's strike
1
2.
ball, 2 strikes.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the
Bogarts. 1 at second and 2. In time to first for the double play.
The catcher, number
So 2
9,
down now, and here is Miguel Amaya. And a swing and a miss there. All
Ball
tied
one's the
up
count.
here in the bottom of the 6th. And a big swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Liner to second, and picked on the hop. Sends it to first. Inning over. On the north
Leading
side
off
of
for the
Chicago,
Padres,
John
the first
Sciambi
baseman,
and Chris
Tyler
Singleton. Top of inning number
Wade.
7. Now batting Tyler Wade. So here comes Ryan Presley to the mound.
Now pitching for the Cubs, number 55. Pinch hitting for the Padres, number 4, Luis Arias.
Swing and a foul out of play.
You know, these Padres really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way so far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. So with 1 down, it'll bring up
Now
Fernando
batting,
Tatis
right fielder,
Jr.
Fernando
0 for 3 in
Tatis
this one.
Jr.
And that is out of play. Presley measures 6 feet 2 inches, 205 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. Swanson zips it across, and they take care of Tatis for the out. Joe Adell
Now
will
batting,
hit next.
left fielder Joe Adell.
Swings through that.
0-1.
Swing and a miss.
This guy's
No ball,
pounding
2
the zone.
strikes.
Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Pitch
1 ball,
misses,
2
and the
strikes.
count is 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up. Set for the last half of
Leading
the
off
7th.
for the
And
Cubs,
now the center fielder, Pete
fielder,
Crow
Pete
Armstrong.
Crow Armstrong.
Puts a bunt down. Grabs it barehanded onto the pitcher. So up
The
now
left
for
fielder,
Chicago,
number 8,
Ian Happ.
Ian Happ.
If you're a base runner,
Count
you've got to
1-0.
stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Sale delivers. That's to third, and he can't come up with it. To second, and he's safe. Now Jazz Chisholm Jr. steps up for a big at bat. And that one fouled off. Go ahead run at second. Here the bottom of the seventh. And that misses. And the count even 1-1. Way out front for strike two.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the
Three.
And he chases that one. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And now
The
a
right fielder,
very
number
big at
30,
bat for Kyle
Kyle
Tucker.
Tucker.
Swing and a miss.
Good pitch right
Home
there.
runs the count.
Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Runner breaks for third. Pitch misses. And it throws off line. Safe at third. Man, is he fast.
It's so fun to watch.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Hit in the air, center field. He's under it. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. Now a relay to the plate. It's offline, and he scores.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He
Now
might have
back.
just missed it right there, but a good job of driving that run from third.
Oh, Connie.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Hat off of first with 2 away. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for
1 ball,
second. There's the
2
ball.
High leg.
And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
What do you
Ohtani
got?
tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And no swing, says Joe McDonald. On the ground, right side. Cronenworth. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. We go to the
Leading
eighth.
off
Stepping in for San Diego,
the third baseman,
Manny Machado.
Machado.
Presley back to work. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Here's Machado with a swing. That one well hit. Deep left field. That's back. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. A solo shot. And we have a tie ball game. It's 5-5. Now it's going to be Cal Raleigh. He's already homered in this game. And strike one to the catcher.
0-1's the count.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top of the eighth. Swings and misses, struck him out. Jackson Merrill, the next to hit.
Jackson Merrill. Now pitching for
Number
the Cubs,
43, taking over on the
number
mound.
43.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Fought off foul. Here's your one. Swings through that one.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
and he got him. That's out number 2. So digging in now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth, 1 for 3.
Cronenworth.
Fouled off. He was late. 2 outs. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And that is that. Bottom of the 8th. So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson. Now pitching for San Diego, number 97, Ron
And the pitch. The other way. Fair ball.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on the line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Rowe holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out. Nico Hoerner, the next Cub to hit. On the ground. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
That's 3 singles in a row. Really important at bat coming up now.
So bases all loaded up. Miguel Amaya, the next Cub to hit. Craig Counsell going with a pinch hitter here. Michael Busch. Huge chance for him here. Bases loaded and no outs.
Now pitching for San Diego, number 58, Wandy Peralta.
That's outside, and it's 1-0. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Up next for the Cubs,
here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Golden opportunity right here. Tap foul at the plate.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the
swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Reaching down, makes the catch. Runners tagging from second and third. In to score is the runner from third. Tie game here in the 8th. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit.
Ian Happ.
Hoerner on the go. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one's carrying. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. He circles the bases. It's 9-5. 2 outs, nobody on. And next for the Cubs, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Hard hit left side. The throw to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Here at Wrigley Field, all set to start the 9th in this one. Here's Xander Bogaerts.
Now pitching for
Tyson Miller into the game.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
Swings and misses, went with the sweeper.
No ball, 2 strikes.
swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Jason Hayward digs in now.
Jason Hayward.
And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. And that's outside. And it's 1-2. That one ripped right center field. This looks like extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And it's a double, making him 3 for 4 on the day.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
1 out, runner at second. Luis Arias, the next up for the Padres. Hayward leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Hit in the air, right field. Nabs it.
Now batting, right fielder.
So it's their last chance in this one. Next for the Padres, Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 4, 2 strikeouts, and 2 groundouts. That one ripped left field. And that one's gone into the bleachers. That'll fire up the dugout, and they cut into the lead. It's 9-7. So 2 down. Now the left fielder, Joe Adell. And he grounds one back up the middle. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charging. Crazy.
Machado stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Strike 2.
0-2.
The Padres down to their final strike. Tying run at the plate. Got him! And that's the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things